What is up, YouTubers? Joe here, and today we're going to be reviewing Digimon Fusion, and particularly the Digimon Fusion Digi-Fusion line, which is pretty much the, I guess you can call it Digi-Evolution. It's the new gimmick lineup where you can pretty much just take apart the Digimon and just combine them and to make different forms. Particularly, like you can make Shoutmon ×4 and all that stuff. So that's what we're going to look at. And to start off, we're going to check out the Shoutmon from that line. Now, this is Shoutmon. For you guys who don't know, this is pretty much the Agumon of the series. You see, he's got a very nice bright red color to him, some white. The silver and black here, I added myself. It wasn't there, so I just went on and added details. You see, I need to go over it again. It's a little not complete, but yeah. He's got the headphones, which is awesome because the show is music themed. So you see, as you look at the other guys, they have like speakers, headsets. He's supposed to have a mic for a weapon, but it didn't come with it. But that's okay. But yeah, this is Shoutmon to see. Since the this gimmick uses ball joints for connecting, they all have ball joints. It's awesome. So you can see he's got a ball joint here at the shoulder. It goes back this far, and it only goes up this far because of this limitation here. But I see it fully rotates like a ball joint, in and out, blah blah blah. Ball jointed waist, and no ball joint here because this is actually a peg, which is interesting. Let's put that back in there. And he comes with the Star Sword, which is the fusion of Pigmon and Starmon. You can see it's pretty nice detail. It looks a lot better than the Japanese version. Because Starmon being a giant hole in them, and then you use the mic to connect. But this is better. I like this. It's not painted. I add the black myself, but it still looks better. Still the detail you see. So the sunglasses and stuff on all of them. Again, guitar themed because these are actually supposed to be guitar picks. But one thing that bothered me was this hole back here, and I thought that was just for issues. But actually, it's a ball joint. So I'll just do that right there. So actually, if you look, actually fits. So Starmon can have Shoutmon's body, but that's interesting. And like, you can probably use it for storage or something like that, which I can probably show off in Shoutmon ×3. But yeah, other than that, this is Shoutmon. Oh, again, to compare the Japanese version is probably like this big, and can only move his arms up and down, and had no detail in the back since it was this ball joint that popped out to use for the neck for Shoutmon ×3. But this, whole lot better in Japanese version, whole lot better, way more detailed. He's bigger and he just looks cooler. Because Shoutmon deserves that. You see the detail in the eyeballs are very, very nice. Okay, there we go. Next up is Ballistamon. Very, very cool. He looks very nice. Detail is pretty much all there, but the nice gold details added. Ball joints right here for the transformation, so you don't see the speaker right here, which he should have for his chest. But as you can tell, they're not in scale each other because of how they transform. But again, I don't care because the transformation looks great and so much better in the Japanese version. But you see, he's got ball joints all over the place. Ball joint shoulders, ball joint arms and legs and head. You see there's the back there, and that would be the front for Shoutmon ×3. But yeah, there's Ballistamon. Oh, for some reason that can come off if you want to. I don't know why. Ooh, and before I show it off, you could technically make Shoutmon ×2. ShukuenShinobi'ss didn't show it off. I see why he didn't, but the only thing you can do is just switch the head, take out the V crest, and there you go, Shoutmon ×2. You see his eyes would be right there. Not totally accurate, but it wasn't really meant to do this. And it's there if you wanted to. I mean, if you wanted to, you could. Just be ridiculous and take Shoutmon's head and put it on there. It doesn't want to connect, okay. There you go, if you wanted to. So, and moving on, Dorulumon. Sorry about that, the camera was being a little laggy. But here is Dorulumon. This is my favorite out of the three. I don't know what it is about his character. I just really liked his character. His look was awesome. But here's where the toy suffers. And it suffers in a good way because it will help for Shoutmon ×3. But as you can see, very nice details on the face. The eyes are nice and molded and painted in. There's his headphones for the theme. His fur is molded compared to the Japanese version, which was just just plain and not detailed at all. See, it continues right here. Even this is molded in. It's edged in. A very nice shimmery metallic silver, which is really awesome. It looks great. You got gold here for the spikes and here. And you see it's got very awesomely ball jointed tail. Let's see. Oh yeah, and there's a storage for Shoutmon's ×3's head. But oh well. But yeah, he does suffer. As you can see from the front, it doesn't look right, and the side, meh. Which sucks, but again, it's for the transformation. It just looks sorry about that. It looks awesome. You see, he's got a ball jointed shoulder, no paw movement here, but he's got ball joint here with movement here at this foot. Same with that side, like I said, a whole ball jointed tail, which is just awesome. So you can do some of his attacks or poses, stuff like that. But yeah, and again, it wasn't shown off in ShukuenShinobi'ss video, which I'll put in the description down below if you want to check out his channel and his video of Digimon review. Since he's the only person besides me now who's in a review, I will show off the weapon mode that Dorulumon does when him and Shoutmon combine. We makes like a cannon arm, and it also helps show off the transformation to Shoutmon. So what you do is just take off all these parts. I guess we can do this now. Pull this apart. Similarly right here, this tail, and leave it there. And then reconnect the tail at this socket right here. And then you come here, you leave this one attached and pull this one off. And do the same for here. And then you do now take off the feet. And now, when you're combining to Shoutmon, you don't really need these anymore. These don't really go anywhere, so you can put these to the side. So now we're going to take the legs here and connect them to this ball joint here. And do the same over on this side. And then we'll get that waist joint and connect both of them. And now we just got to angle it just right. And then we're going to take Shoutmon here. And now his arms are too big, so if you want to make him look better, you can take off the arms. It won't really matter. And pop on his head. But, then we're just going to slide him in there. And there you go, Shoutmon with the Dorulumon cannons. And as you see, since they're not in scale, it doesn't work. But if you wanted to, you could pose them somewhere like this. But again, it wasn't made to do this. It was made to just combine, so I'm not complaining. So we gotta just put Shoutmon back together right quick. And since we're here, let's go ahead and fully go into Shoutmon ×3. Which from here, the only thing you do is take off the legs, which originally in Japan, they would just roll up here. But I like this. I like this a whole lot better. You take off the legs. And then the legs go inside of this right here to connect right here, and then the ball joint sticks out right there. So line it up. Here's this little divot right here. This puts a line in. Just get that in there. If it wants to. Normally doesn't do this. It normally just goes right in for me. There we go. And do it for the other side. Like so. And then just rotate the waist up like this. And here's the waist. Put that to the side and go to Ballistamon. What you do is just take up the head, take up the arms, then just point him in this direction, rotate the shoulders, and rotate the feet. I like putting him in a V like this since he's V for victory. And there we go. Next we take the tail, separated, and then we come back here with the arms, and we'll connect the arms to these, and then connect them up here. So now we have that. Now we're just going to go ahead and connect them to this ball joint here. That is getting a little too big, so let me go ahead and just zoom out here. Okay. Now we're going to take Ballistamon and Dorulumon's head. I'll pop up this head. Connect them to these ball joints up here. And lastly, take the head. And there we go. Goodness. Got zone skipped earlier. Sorry about that. There we go. Here is Shoutmon times 3. As you can see, he looks awesome. Way better in Japanese version, by far. Oh, I forgot one last thing. I'm going ahead of myself. Shoutmon here. Take out the V, and that's all you need. And then just... there we go. Now he's Shoutmon. So, like I said, he looks way better. Proportions look better. Color looks better. The head is far superior. Let's go ahead and hit the head right there for a quick moment. And as you can see, it is all one mass compared to Japanese version, which is just like the upper half right here. And then this would be like part of a ball joint. And it just looked weird. It didn't connect well, and it just looked like a floating mask. It wasn't that cool. The V is a whole lot better since you don't have Shoutmon's head sticking out here. And so now the V is a lot more in scale, looks larger, looks better. Focus. The colors are just as good. The black you see on this mask is what I added to separate the red. It was just all painted red, so I added some black in to give them pupils and hide the eyes, stuff like that. And same with the Vulcan cannons. I added just a little dot back there for the Vulcan cannons. You see all the detail, it's still there. The gold looks awesome. The shimmering metallic silver. And the knees look better. The whole leg section looks better because there's no more annoying orange right here. And looks better. It looks white like it's supposed to. So it just flushes way better. And he's got way more articulation compared to his Japanese counterpart. As you see, he still has Dorulumon shoulders. Ball joints here at the shoulders. Ball jointed elbows. So you can rotate. There's no knuckle. You can't twist the arms, which is okay. Again, right there. These are on ball joints, so if you want to, if they're in the way, you can move them. Head's on a ball joint. This is on a ball joint. You want to move it. You can actually take it off and give him the boomerang. Waist articulation compared to Japanese version. Here, the waist, it can go in and out like this, and it's great right here. But when it's like this, it doesn't really go out far enough. A little lame, but okay. Knee articulation. Yeah, you see that knee articulation. And there is no ankle movement. And then if you want to, the tail is on 2 ball joints. So yeah, let me put him back to normal. Just a way better figure, and cheaper, bigger, and way more bang for your buck. They're about $8.99 a piece, so you look at $30 total for this. This is not bad. Okay, let's make them times 4 now. There you go, Shoutmon times 4. If I can get him in frame here. You can see on mine, it wasn't just Shuken's. The waist is very, very loose. I gotta just see. Gotta go back there and just thicken that up a little bit. But this is just awesome. He just looks better. He's cheaper, and you get more bang for your buck. And like I said, these ball joints can just add so much more. Like I said earlier, you can go ahead and just put the Star Sword right here for storage, which doesn't look too bad. It's kind of like, sword, sheath sword. You get way more bang. And then, like I said, with these, we could possibly get Shoutmon times 7, which was never seen in Japan. But with the way these ball joints work, we can probably get that here. I wouldn't see why not. There's also, in set 1, we have Greymon and male Digimon, but I'm not going to pick them up. I want to focus just primarily on the Fusion Fighter team, and probably get Ballistamon. If he looks good, which I'm sure he's going to be, if they use this ball joint system, he's going to come out fantastic. And one last thing I want to show off are these cards here. These were used for the Fusion loader. Let's say Digi-Fusion. Every figure gets one. This line gets it, the minifigures and all that stuff. It's used for the Fusion loader. What you do is you just put this on here. And it's a pressure pad like the Decade Touch. You just push an order, and then it'll say the Digimon's name, and then you can put them in order. Oh, not an order. Order like this, and you can, the Digi loader will say, Shoutmon, blah blah. So it's cool. I mean, it's nothing like the Japanese version, but it's cool, and it makes collecting cards fun. And then also, if you wanted to, if you have another Shoutmon, you can just fix them up, and you have another Shoutmon just on display. Or if you want to, you have like a weird bald Shoutmon. But yeah, this is really great. Carix50 was just bashing on this, saying, oh, I'm so glad I got the Japanese version because this is not good. I'm like, why is it not good? I mean, obviously, you look at this guy, he's large, he's proportion right. Sure, they're not in scale with each other, but this is just awesome. It's got really nice metallic gold, metallic silver highlights added to him. It's just a really, really great figure. He wouldn't give it a chance. He's not going to, because he's acting like a snob, and I really hate people who act like snobs and just feel like Japanese is the only way to go, and it's not. I mean, this is perfect. This is way better than I thought we were gonna get. I'm really looking forward to this line. It's just, there's nothing to complain about other than there's not a whole lot of detail, and the scale is off. That's the only downside to this. So, I mean, like I said, if you haven't collected it, you guys want to collect the Digimon Crossword, Digimon Fusion line, this is it. This is your chance right here to pick up this line and just have fun. I mean, the ball joint is going to be fun. You can just combine parts and just swap them with each other. It'll be fun. But anyways, this is my review of the Digi-Fusion line, primarily the Fusion Fighter team. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to watch more of my videos. Like and post a comment if you thought this video was awesome town. Follow me on Twitter. This is Joshi Joe, and signing out.